words for it, right? And so, because I don't know how people react to the word trauma, I want us to call them quiet patterns. I want us to call them quiet patterns that are subtle, often invisible. And on the surface, these quiet patterns can look like care, duty, and love. In fact, some of us may be applauded for the way that we parent our children, using these same quiet patterns. But they quietly shrink us. And they impact the experience that the child has of you. So let's look at a couple of them, and again, in the interest of time, maybe I'll just do one. So there's several of them. We can talk about many, many patterns that were inherited that sort of play out in our own lives. I will pick the one that I was a cheerleader for, and still, every once in a while, I show up as a sort of sitting member. It's called control disguised as care. This one is very sneaky, because control wears many outfits. Some of us have endless rules. Endless. My mother had rules. Where? Your Monday, your Tuesday, your Wednesday, your Thursday. So I have rules. Makelele for no reason. Just you're feeling you start. The kids have come home from school, they're like, hey, mom, Jana. What? For others, it's micromanaging. Homework ya mtoto, they can't even do it in peace. You're writing yako. You don't know cursive? Well, people used to write like this, like this, like this. You're on top of your children when they're doing their homework. Pushing hard for perfection. And when I say this, some of it may feel hard, right? But that is the reality that we grew up in. And unless tuyonge, it's very difficult to then catch yourself in the act of doing those things. So we are exposing ourselves here for the sake of the children and ultimately for our own good. Some of us, we are there choosing combinations. Your subject, don't do this subject this semester, do this one next semester. Can I talk to your advisor? Because I don't think that they're advising you in the right way. I mean, there is involvement and then there's taking over. Amma? Monitoring their clothes, this one. God is helping me, even today. Because how my kids go to church is just but I have to be like, you know what, I don't like it. And then I let you be. Rather than, you can't even breathe. Let me calm myself down. Because from the outside it looks like love. It does. I don't want you to wear ripped jeans to church. I don't. And please put your nose ring down. I don't want it to go to church. But underneath it is fear. My fear. My fear that what I'm doing is not working. My fear that if I let you go, utapotea. My fear that my insecurity, my insufficiency will show up. Let me tell you a story. So my daughter, she's now 22, and giving me different kind of problems, because the problems never end. So when she turned 16, this girl dyed her hair blue. Blue! Blue. I'm a very traditional person. My kid showing up with blue hair messed my salvation up real bad. Real bad. And my husband was like, She'll go out of it. She's trying to express herself. Hiyo ukali yako ndio imefanya anataka nywele ya blue.
Did she ask you to do it or you just?
She showed up one day.
Oh God.
And when I asked her, I said, if I asked you, Mom,
you'll say no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because it's not a good look. She's like, for who? And it's a question, right? And the answer is for her or for me, right? When she turned 18, she decided, okay, Mom, since you've been talking about this hair thing for such a long time, oh, grow your hair, braid your hair, wash your hair, palm your hair. She's like, I want to cut it. Jesus. What? She said, I want to cut it. And not just to cut it at its shape. You know, this is not going to be a fupi short. Buzz cut. My script. Ile magari niambia, usipoangalia msichana atapotea atakuletea aibu kwa nyumba. I was like, Jehovah, hii ni aibu gani sasa niko nayo hapa? So I completely wore my mother's frustration about the fact that she only had girls. And if you don't watch these girls, they're going to do something bad to you that will bring shame to your homestead. So my baby said, Mom, it's my hair. And I was like, yes, but it isn't. I am your mother. How are we going to go together? And we fought about, I had serious issues. I prayed about that thing. It was in my prayer closet for months. And then finally, it may have been rebellion, right? It may have been very well been rebellion. Eventually, she cut her hair. Like Kiparangoto. And so when I sat and I asked myself, what was that about? It was about me. It was. I didn't care why she wanted to cut her hair. What is it that we are going through? I knew it was a crisis, but I didn't care what the crisis was. I just wanted her not to do it. Control as care. So that is my oldest. She cut her hair, and I survived.
Yeah.
And she survived.
Yeah.
And while at the beginning, when there was nothing, I used to look above her head so I don't see it. It was my issue.
Not her issue.
Because she was comfortable with her decision. And I used to tell her, so, do you want to wear a hat? She's like, no. Right? Because it was my issue.
Not her issue.
So then my son, who now is 15, when he turned 14, he woke up one day and decided, kneel by mouth. Hapa mnapenda kuongea sana, you really like to ask questions, many questions. So he woke up and, hormones, whatever. He decided, atakuwa kiongea sana. So, who am I? I started negotiation. Baba, you don't have to do your chores now. You can do it after school. See, I'm trying to understand him. Nothing. I tried bribery. We can go to the store, to the Nike store. You know those shoes that you like, I can buy them for you, $200. Nothing. What did the daughter of Momuchi do? I went to DEFCON 1.